Welcome back. This is Business Center right here on Metropole TV. My name is Kelvin Nyakundi. I'm going to read for you our question of the day answer. Our question of the day today was, what is the origin of the name arrowroot? And then we have Halima kutoka Huruma says answer is 1980s. We'll know that towards the end of the show. We'll know the answer. But right now we get to agro commodities for today. We're going to look at dry white maize, oranges, rose cocoa beans, white Irish potatoes, cabbages, tomatoes, and then we're going to look at these products in Bomet, Kisumu, Nandi, and Siaya. And then now we're going to start with dry white maize per 90 kgs in all those areas. We have Siaya with 2,700, which is a little bit more economical than the other areas. And then we are going to move to oranges per 93 kgs. In all those areas, we have Nandi with 3,488, and in Siaya, on the other hand, is 9,300. You can see the disparity between the two. So we have Nandi, which is more economical. And then we have rose cocoa beans per 90 kgs. In Bomet is 6,003. And then in Siaya is 11,052. And then now we have Bomet there, which is more economical. And then we go to white Irish potatoes per 50 kgs. In Nandi is 1,150. If you compare Kisumu and Siaya on the white Irish potatoes, Nandi is the most economical with 1,150. We move to cabbages per 126 kgs. We have two areas there. We have Bomet and Siaya with 1,890, and then in Siaya is 1,890. We have the same price. And then we move to our last commodity, which is tomatoes per 64 kgs. In Nandi is 2,400. If you look at Bomet, Kisumu, Nandi, and Siaya, Nandi is the most economical in the tomatoes area, in the tomatoes segment, with the 2,400. Those are our agro commodities for today. Now we're going to go to our question of the day. I remind you, our question of the day today. I'm going to remind you a question of the day. What is the origin of the name arrowroot? We have Abigail from Thome says, my guess is 1700. We are going to know that as we continue. But now we go to our innovations. Today we shall focus on some of the innovations in arrowroot farming. Then now we are going to look at arrowroots as upland arrowroot technology. Arrowroots are traditionally grown along the river valleys and on wet areas. With the upland arrowroots technology, they can now be grown away from the river valleys. This technology involves planting the crop in trenches lined with polythene paper and filled with soil manure mixed at a ratio of 2:1. Planting trenches are spaced at 0.5 meters. Crop and water management is done when avoiding stepping on the trench while weeding to prevent compaction. Tubers grown using upland technology require ample moisture throughout the growing season, and therefore irrigation is required once per week. Soil pH of 5.5 to 6.5 is favorable. This innovative farming method can contribute greatly to food and income security while helping in climate adaptation. That is the innovation. And then we're going to move to Agrifacts. Now on today's Agrifacts, we shall be looking at some special facts you may or may not know about arrowroots. Now for better digestion, you need to get this. Arrowroots may contain high amounts of dietary fiber and can also help with diarrhea. Dietary fiber is one of the most important parts of our digestive process, as it may help move food through the bowels in an efficient manner, while also stimulating the uptake of nutrients. It can also help clear out excess cholesterol, further promoting cardiovascular health. And now I know you know that. Now we also got to improve heart health. Did you know this? The significant levels of potassium found in arrowroot mean that it can be a definite line of defense against heart-related issues. Potassium helps relax the tension in the blood vessels and arteries, thereby lowering blood pressure and reducing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. We also look at it also helps in lowering birth defects. Now, arrowroot is rich in folate, which is in vitamin B. Studies have shown that folate is important for expecting affecting mothers as it might help prevent neural tube defects in their unborn child. Folate is also an important factor in DNA synthesis and healthy cell division, thereby promoting rapid healing and healthy growth. Now, we also look at treat athlete's foot. Now, athlete's foot is a common skin infection of the feet caused by fungus. You can use arrowroot powder to treat this infection by applying it in the affected area. The powder has also the ability to absorb moisture and sweat, which makes it difficult for the fungus to grow and spread. That is our Agrifacts for today. We're going to go to our question of the day, where we had asked you, what is the origin of the name arrowroot? What is the origin of the name arrowroot? I'm going to read some of our comments, and then we're going to look at the answer. Abigail from Thome, we had read that, who said 1700. We have Niva from Limuru, says answer is Egypt, isotime ya pyramids. All right, Niva from Limuru, thank you so much. Now, we're going to look at our answer for our question of the day today. Now, arrowroot first recorded in English in 1696. That was a while back. Now, it was derived from Arawak word aru, meaning meal of meals. Now, aru was used by the Arawak Indians of the Caribbean islands as a very starchy meal made from the root. Now, from the one who spoke about agrarian period and all those, so now you know the answer for our question of the day today. Now, we've come to the end of this show, Business Center, right here on Metropole TV. My name is Kelvin Yakundi. From the rest of the team that made this show a success, thank you so much for joining us today.